Relationship coaching for couples. When is it time to get help? When you're watching this video, I can imagine that you're in a really difficult time in your relationship, and maybe you're even thinking about separation or divorce. This can be one of the toughest times in our life because our romantic relationship is often the foundation of our emotional health and of our feeling of security and safety in our lives. So really understand that you are struggling, and I compliment you to start researching coaching because it can be so beneficial in your relationship. So in this video, I want to outline when is the right point to think about coaching, and also what you can expect as you are embarking on your coaching transformation together with your partner. So my name is Veronika Amaya. I'm a dating and relationship coach, and I help men and women to create lasting relationships filled with respect, understanding, and love. And I want to start with a personal story of mine. So I'm together with my husband, Matt, for almost 7 years. And in our 3rd year of our relationship, we went through a really difficult period, and we were actually thinking about breaking up. The problems that we had been ignoring since the beginning of our relationships were just becoming too much, and we were both really suffering. We had a lot of conflict that often turned quite nasty and vicious. Someone was always threatening to leave, and it just made us both feel really on edge around each other. And yeah, that we couldn't trust each other anymore. What we then did was go on a big inner healing journey, a transformation journey, where we worked with amazing coaches to help us, first of all, learn relationship skills so that we could truly communicate with compassion and understanding. But also we had to learn how to understand what the other person needs, because it's very difficult for women usually to understand what men need, and the other way around. All of this now is a huge part of my coaching. So all these experiences I've learned, I'll bring into my clients. So when is the right moment to start a couples coaching? I want you to imagine that your relationship is like a garden. So as you can imagine, to have a thriving, beautiful garden paradise, you should be very proactive with your garden. You should just not wait until a pest such as snails come and eat all your crop, or just let your roses go wild so that they actually can't blossom properly. No, you would cut the roses and tend to them like, the experts tell you. You would also make sure that the pests can't even reach your plant, and you would already weed out the weeds when they're very small, right? And that's the same way you should approach your relationship. When you're now at this point that you think, oh my gosh, I can see there is problems coming, there's a lot of conflicts, we don't feel good in our relationship, and if you imagine maybe in 1 year from now this could really lead to even a separation, I would start now to get help, because it is much easier when you're still in a relatively good space to get help. It's the same when someone faces mental health issues. Let's say someone is in the deep, dark depth of a depression. It's very difficult to get any help because they usually don't even have energy to get out of bed. They feel maybe a lot of self-hate, numbness. So to do a therapy then, to trust someone new, is super difficult. If, however, they start with therapy already when they are just feeling a light depression, it's much easier to trust a new person and to have the energy to do self-transformation. And the same really is applicable also to your relationship. So see it as an investment in your future, because when you learn how to have really healthy relationships, this can be applied to your friends, your family, your kids, even your work environment. You're going to become a master at healthy relating with people, which will just up your well-being so much. And of course, you're going to build a strong foundation that your marriage or relationship can withstand anything, and you're always going to be a team with each other. This was certainly one of the best things I have ever done in my life. I've never felt more loved, more secure in my relationship, and it has such a profoundly positive effect on my well-being. But also, if you are at a point where you are already thinking, oh my gosh, this is the lowest point in my relationship, we are thinking about separation, we are thinking about divorce, it's also okay as long as you take steps. Because imagine how sad it would be if you would just go into separation or divorce without even having tried coaching, without having tried, because anyways, nothing worse can happen, right? So you might as well take 6 months and say, okay, we give each other 6 months. We're really going to go in it with open hearts and see if we can save this. Because imagine how many years you already have spent with that person, and it could be a huge healing for you to change and transform your relationship with this one person that you are anyway so close through being together for so many years. So if you would like help and support in your relationship coaching for couples, check out my coaching offers. I would love to support you in creating a beautiful, connected, strong relationship, because it is my vision that we can turn this really around. Right now, relationships are at a really, really low point, but we can change that because we are relational beings at our heart. We are wired for connection. We just have to learn again how to let go of our toxic and unhealthy patterns from the past, learn new ways of relating with each other, and also learn how to understand men and women and what they need to feel good in relationships. So I send you so much love, and if you want to learn more, just contact me. And if you like this content, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel. It will help push my content up in the ranking so that I can create more content like this and serve you better. All the best, and I hope to see you in the next video.